Good morning, Go Gang! Today I'm going to give you 5 essential tips to prepare for your online classes this back to school season. As you probably can tell, a lot of high schools and colleges are opting for online classes this semester. Harvard, online classes. Princeton, Nicholas J. taking online classes.
With yesterday's announcement that the entire fall semester would be online and remote.
My homeschool, UBC, online classes. The list goes on. Obviously, no one likes online classes. Comment below how much you hate online classes. But it's a reality now, and we need to be prepared for that. If you don't study well at home, you might fail a class. And if you fail class, you might be held back a year. And if you get held back a year, you're wasting one more year of your life, and you're wasting another $5,000 to take classes that you don't even need. So it's important to nail your at-home study routine. And this is what I'm going to share with you. And if you're new here, my name is Hafu Go. If you want to join the Go Gang, hit that subscribe button. But for the past 2 years, I've interviewed hundreds of top performing students from Harvard, MIT, Stanford, top schools like that, and I've helped thousands of students become more productive and better versions of themselves. So I'm stoked to share those lessons with you today. And if you procrastinate a lot, I have a very special announcement for you at the end of this video. Online classes, tip number 1. Don't work where you sleep. And this is a big one because a lot of us are working from home, staying with our parents. It's really important for productivity that you actually study somewhere else other than your bed. Alright, so this is my bedroom. Look, I have a very nice table, but I don't work here anymore because, you know why? This bed's too tempting, man. But if you must, you have to minimize distractions in your room. Productivity is more about removing distractions rather than adding new things to your routine. So here are some quick things you can do. Number 1, make your bed. Make it less tempting to sleep in. Clean and declutter everything on your desk and everything in your room. Work in a space that has natural light if possible, because the sunlight is going to help dictate your circadian rhythm, and that's going to help you stay awake for longer. And lastly, keep some water by your side because you'll get really dehydrated throughout the day if you just stay in your room all day, like I do here. That went down a little too fast. Alright, online classes tip number 2, sleep properly. I'll make a bet with you, Go Gang, right now. I bet 90% of you are not sleeping properly. And there are things you can do to optimize your sleep. So for the past 2 months, I've literally been obsessing about sleep. I have this ring right here. It's called the Aura ring and it tracks your sleep. And I also bought Garmin smartwatch. And these things track my daily activity and most importantly, track my sleep. So here are some things I've learned I'd like to share with you. Most importantly, your sleep is split into 3 stages. You got the light sleep, you got the deep sleep, and then you got the REM sleep. So REM sleep is when you're dreaming and it helps to consolidate your memory. So if you're learning a lot throughout the day, you need REM sleep so you can actually memorize what you learn. If REM sleep is for your mind, then deep sleep is for your body because deep sleep helps recover your muscles and help build new muscles. That's how you get those gains, you know? And lastly, you got light sleep, which is basically the remainder. So through the 2 months of sleep tracking, and this is backed by science by the way, if you're going to bed too late, 1, you're gonna have less deep sleep, and if you're cutting your sleep short because you need to wake up early next morning, you're cutting your REM sleep. So that means 1, you'll feel really groggy, and 2, you're not gonna remember everything you learned because you're not getting the REM sleep that you need. The most important tip I can give you to optimize your sleep is to go to bed at a consistent time every single day. And the best time is usually around 11:30 to 12:30 at night. Online classes tip number 3. Get an accountability partner. So the problem with online classes is that there's no one to keep us accountable. There are two types of people. There's one type of people who are internally motivated. They can't break a promise with themselves, or they will literally feel so bad. And there's a second type who are externally motivated, which is me. We are motivated by deadlines and keeping our promises to other people. If you are externally motivated like me, you can get an accountability partner and leverage that motivation. An accountability partner can help you rapidly get rid of bad habits and stick to good ones. And at the beginning of quarantine, I did this with my friend Alex. I was trying to fix my terrible sleep schedule. And within just 3 days, I was sleeping properly because we had a bet. But I know not all of you have motivator friends who you can do this with. And that's why I want to give you a very special announcement right now. Today, at the release of this video, I'm also launching the Productivity Pro Bootcamp. It's a weekly live productivity coaching program that will help you get more done in one day than most people do in their whole entire week. And the best feature that you won't find anywhere else in online classes or anything like that is you will be assigned an accountability partner when you join the Productivity Pro Bootcamp. So when you join, you'll be given an onboarding survey asking you about your current productivity level and the goals and the habits that you're working to improve. And you'll be matched with someone with similar goals and similar productivity level so you can help each other improve every single week. And make sure each other actually stick to your habits and your schedule. Why am I doing this now? Well, I've been getting a lot of DMs from you guys who are telling me that it's really, really hard to focus at home. You've been procrastinating a lot on your work and your studies. Your grades are suffering, and sometimes you guys are telling me that you are close to getting fired. So that's not good as well. I know Go Gang, you probably watch a lot of productivity videos and study tips and stuff like that on YouTube, but the problem with YouTube videos is that you watch it and you forget it. You never really implement anything you learned in the videos. If I may real quick, I'd love to tell you about some other features you'll get when you join the Productivity Pro Bootcamp. So every week I'll be going live on Zoom for 1 hour with the group members. And in this hour, I'm going to teach you powerful productivity lessons to skyrocket your productivity. And at the end of it, I'm going to give you a bonus Q&A session where you can ask individual questions and clear any roadblocks or get individual advice for whatever problem you're struggling with. Then you'll be given a mission and you'll be given worksheets so you can implement what you learned for the week. You'll also be invited to a private Facebook community with other motivated students and young professionals who are going to help support you and help guide you when you are feeling down, when you're feeling lonely, and when you're feeling like you're going to give up. They're going to be there for you, and you guys are going to support each other so we can all improve together. And today you can sign up using the link below for the free masterclass, all right? It's going to be a 5-step productivity system training. It's 30 minutes, and at the end of the free training, if you find it was valuable and you can see that your life changes for the better, you'll sign up for Productivity Pro Bootcamp. Otherwise, you won't. So just click the link below to sign up for the free training. You got nothing to lose. Tip number 4 for online classes is to have a planning system that works. Most planners don't work. You never stick to your plan. You get like 2 out of the 10 things on your to-do list done. So actually for the first 100 people that join the Productivity Pro Bootcamp, you'll get my planning system and you'll get a printable version of it that you can do at home. And this is what I've been using for the past year to actually achieve my goals. I don't have enough time in this video to explain everything in it, but the most important thing is to break your goals down. The biggest mistake that I see people doing with their to-do list is that we literally brain dump everything that we could do without really thinking about the impact of each of those tasks. Let's say we gotta write an essay. What we gotta do instead is break the essay down into chunks. Very tiny chunks. For example, research the topic and then write down bullet points for each point that you're gonna make. Then write a rough draft and then final draft and then edit it and submit it. So that's how you actually should plan out your tasks. and the same goes with your goals as well. Alright, tip number 5, this is the last one. This one's pretty easy. Actually go outside of your house and go for a walk. In nature, if possible. A study published in the Annals of Behavioral Medicine showed that university students who walked and did other easy to moderate exercise regularly had lower stress levels than couch potatoes who sit at home all day and do nothing. And another study done in Japan, which monitored the effects of walking in nature, which in Japanese is called Shinrin Yoku, which means nature bath. In the study, scientists would send one half of the participants into the woods and then one half into the city. The conclusion was very shocking. At the end of the study, scientists found that those who spent the day in nature had lower levels of cortisol, lower blood pressure, and lower pulse rate. So basically, those who spent the day in nature were less stressed overall. So if you're feeling a little overwhelmed, feeling like your schoolwork will never get done, just go for a walk and breathe in that prana, baby. Breathe in that oxygen. Go gang, let's actually all take a breath together. Doesn't that feel better? Alright, implement these 5 essential tips for preparing for your online classes this upcoming back to school season, and I promise you, you will get better grades. And if you want to learn my 5-step productivity system to stop procrastination for good and skyrocket your productivity, you can click the link below to sign up for that class for free, completely free. My name's Hafu Go, and I'll see you in the next video, Go Gang. Peace.